Riponi Muscript here. Do you like the new intro? Thought I'd change it up a bit since I've reached 5,000 subscribers and all. Thank you all again for helping me reach this milestone. And so for my special, I've decided to list my top 5 favourite collaborations on other channels. And you're probably wondering, why only 5? Since I have more than 100 collabs I've participated over the years, seriously, there's a lot, I've decided to narrow it down to 5 to fit the theme of 5k, and I've chosen the 5 which had the most sentimental value, hype, and excitement while participating. So without further ado, let's dive right into my top 5 favourite collaborations. Number 5. Late Bloomers by The One AJ. I loved participating in this Pride Month fanfic reading for June 2020. Besides the fact that I voiced all of the female characters, plus characters that had high-pitched voices like Pipsqueak, though recording all of those was a little exhausting after a while, the main reason this project had such sentimental value to me was because I got to voice alongside Round as we played the main couple in the fanfic reading. At the time Round and I began our relationship, The One AJ took the opportunity to ask the both of us if we were interested in voicing this fanfic, and the result was beyond adorable, and I absolutely loved the little shout out he gave at the end of the reading. Round and I have collaborated on a few stuff before. We actually have an upcoming one which will show up at some point, but this collab was just amazing to work on and I absolutely enjoyed it. Number 4. The Last Adventure by Evica. There are so many Fluttercord series that I can think of, like Rite of Discord, Heart of the Draconequus, etc., but The Last Adventure was a different story. What was really creative about this project is that it wasn't treated like a comic dub, but rather as an audio drama. I hadn't actually seen that done before, so it was a very interesting turn. I first discovered the comic in late 2019 after I finished off season 9. Interested in dubbing it myself, but Evica approached me one day asking if I was interested in voicing for it. And of course I agreed. But that wasn't all I contributed to the project. I also got to compose 4 songs for the project, plus 1 piece of background OST. It was an incredible project to work on and I'm still amazed Evica did most of the art by herself. Go check her DeviantArt if you haven't already. Number 3. Pinky Tails, Sky Blue and the 7 Colors by Magpie Pony. You don't know how excited I was when I finally got into one of Magpie Pony's Pinky Tail stories. I did try out for one before back in January 2017. This was for Egghead and the Beast. But of course I was unsuccessful then since I didn't actually email her the auditions and I only had a small amount of subscribers. So when I did finally get into Pinky Tails, I was more than hyped. The different Pinky VAs coming together was just like a crossover, which was just incredible. I think I lost count of how many times I've watched this particular Pinky Tails since everyone else on the VA and artist team did such an amazing job. This was also the first time I got to voice act in one of Magpie Pony's projects, and I hope more collaborations will appear in the future. Looking forward to the next Pinky Tails! Number 2. A Better Love Story Than Twilight 4 by Scribbler Productions. How could I not include this one? It was one of my all-time favourite collaborations on Scribbler's channel. I remember Scribbler put out a casting call on Twitter for the Pinky VA, then sometime later, I was hyped when I found out I got the part. I think I can remember I recorded the parts I was in on the same day I got the script, and if you've seen the project, you'd know there was also a lot of Pinky crying involved. Of course it was looped. Leading up to the release of the 4th April verse, I watched all of the previous ones. I also loved watching reactions to the Pinky parts, and them trying to guess who the Pinky VA was. Out of the 3 parts I voiced in, part 5 was definitely my favourite since most of the lines were pretty cool to do. Though telling Rainbow to stop swearing in part 4 was also a hilarious scene, and altering a swear to britches definitely made me crack up. Pinky's role fit me perfectly since I would probably alter a swear as well. Before I get on to my number 1, I'm going to list some honourable mentions. Remembrance Episode 8 by Ashley H. I was only a singer in the crowd for that episode, but it was still amazing to be part of an audio drama I loved. Heart of the Draconequus comic dub by Bill N. Like The Last Adventure, I first discovered the comic on DeviantArt thinking of dubbing it myself, but participating in Bill N's production of it turned out even better. Rocket to Insanity comic dub by The Crimson Pit. Though it almost destroyed my vocal cords, I absolutely loved playing Rainbow Dash in this dub. It helped me practice my emotional voice acting as the Rainbow Mare. The Light in the Darkness by Agent Zero Fluffy. I participated in tons of fanfic readings as RD on Agent's channel, but this one was my favourite because of the Pinky Dash and the feels. The Opera Phantom Discord by Sister Stories. This one holds a lot of value to me since it was the first audio drama project I auditioned for back in 2017. Seeing the first episode come out after 3 years just brought a lot of nostalgia for me. Before I continue on, be sure to look out for some more projects I'm a part of, such as Life's a Breeze Episode 4 by Snoopy7C7, as well as new debut audio dramas, New Dawn by Shooting Star, The Forest Beast by Sugar Cloud, Chaotic Harmony by Flutter Rose and Wolf Harmony, and Rise of the Sisters by my fandom daughter Candy Crew. Links will be down below. Number 1. The Alternate Reality Song by Roundtrip. So why is this my number 1 collaboration I've been a part of? Well, because at the time the casting call for this came out, I was just a normal fan hyped about his stick pony videos. I didn't know Round that well, in fact we hadn't chatted before. This was even before my OC snuck into one of his vids. When I auditioned for his music video, it was the first time we properly messaged. I got so excited when I got a call back for Rainbow Dash with a snippet of her verse. Of course, Round gave me some tips on what he wanted for a part, and I was able to make those changes. Before I knew it, I got casted as Rainbow for his music video, and I think from that point, we actually started to befriend each other better. I got to participate in another collab with him, also featuring Bright Idea before Alternate Realities, which came out in December. It was an a cappella cover of One More Day, and in 2019 I got to participate in his panel at BronyCon. Just think of what would have happened if I never auditioned for the song. This collaboration impacted me so much because it got me to properly meet Round, and we've been together for 3/4 of a year now, so that is why Alternate Realities is my number 1 favorite collaboration I've worked on. So thank you all again for helping me reach 5,000 subscribers. I still can't believe how fast it took to get to this milestone, but I hope to reach 6,000 and 7,000 in the future too, as I'll keep participating in others' projects. Thanks for watching the vid, and I'll hope to see you soon. Bye! This is MuseScript signing out.